Also, developments tonight in the trial against a man accused of murdering a Coeur d'Alene police officer. Actually, he was convicted. The final phase of Jonathan Renfro's trial got underway today. That's when the jury will decide if Renfro gets the death penalty or life in prison. KXLY4's Drew Reeves is continuing coverage from Coeur d'Alene. He was in court today as the first witnesses took the stand. Drew?
Well, it was an emotional day in court today for some. Jonathan Renfro's mother was brought to tears several times as she took the stand and talked about his upbringing and the future of their family. But the focus of today was on one psychologist who tried to explain why Renfro is the way he is. Jonathan Renfro is a murderer. He shot Coeur d'Alene Police Sergeant Greg Moore in cold blood on May 5th, 2015. But what would lead him to make such a decision? Renfro's defense argues it is a combination of things. They point to his childhood years, where Renfro had trouble focusing on school. He was later given medications for what was suspected to be ADHD. Renfro grew up in Central California, but when he was in the 9th grade, his family moved to Post Falls, Idaho. That's where Renfro was held back a year, and his defense says that's when he found himself getting involved with the wrong crowd. The defense also brought in an expert psychologist who ran a series of tests on Renfro and came to the conclusion that Renfro has a mild neurocognitive disorder. He says Renfro has trouble processing the outcome of his decisions and controlling his behavior. He testified this is likely due to Renfro's ADHD, hits to the head during Pee Wee football and other activities, as well as Renfro's heavy drinking at a young age. But prosecutors say that's not the case. They point to findings from other psychologists who have tested Renfro. None of them have diagnosed him with a cognitive disorder. Renfro is also tested at an above-average IQ. Prosecutors have instead argued that Renfro suffers from antisocial personality disorder, which is characterized by a disregard for others. The state believes death is the only justifiable punishment for Renfro's murder of Sergeant Moore. And lawyers expect to take close to 2 weeks for this final phase of the trial. The defense will have to prove that the death penalty is an unjust punishment for Renfro's crimes. If they are not able to do that, Renfro will be sentenced to death in Idaho. That means death by lethal injection. Reporting in Coeur d'Alene, Drew Reeves, KXLY4 News.
Thank you, Drew.